Hey guys, it's Alexi coming at you with this week's installment of Retro Gaming Goodness. To keep things consistent every week, we'll be mixing things up a bit more often than usual. This means bringing you the latest retro gaming news from across the board and also giving you the 411 on some of the newest retro consoles. After all, these go hand in hand. More consoles, more action-packed games to play, no matter how strange these consoles may be. 2 new Amiga ports and an interesting console coming up, so if you're curious, stick around to find out more. But before that, make sure to like and subscribe so you'll always be up to date with the latest retro news. Click that bell icon so you'll know exactly when our news goes live. Let's go! First up, we got a new Amiga port of a car-crashing, high-octane classic brought to us by BSzili. It's a brand new 1.0 version of Death Rally, a top-down racing game originally developed by the ever-popular Remedy Entertainment. While you'd assume it's a run-of-the-mill racing game with an edgy title, it's way more intense than you think. Death Rally takes players to a world where you not only have to win the race, but you also have to annihilate your opponents. With both driving skills and the racetrack itself, you'll take down the competition one by one before facing the undefeated master, the adversary. It's not all about the race, as you'll find yourself making deals with the shadiest individuals to get the cash necessary to build the ultimate death rally machine. It's all about playing the game and not just driving headfirst into your enemy. If you're interested, all you need is a working Amiga with the proper specs to give everyone at the death rally a run for their money. So happy trails and don't get totaled. BSzili strikes again with yet another awesome Amiga port. This time we go from Death Race to outer space, in a galaxy far, far away. Yes, we are looking at an Amiga port of the Star Wars FPS game Dark Forces, a game developed and published by LucasArts, originally released in 1995 for MS-DOS and Macintosh. So talk about a classic. As far as development's concerned, BSzili based this native port of Dark Forces on the Force engine. And while there was already a 68K Mac version of Dark Forces, there wasn't much info to go around. For the Amiga port, BSzili had to strip away most of the Force engine's new features, but didn't have much trouble later on. Just like before, this Amiga port is readily available on any working console. So if you're looking to be that stormtrooper that never misses, best to check out the Star Wars Retro Classic. Last but not least, console time. Now, we've had some nice retro console releases in the Ayaneo and some modern releases in the Asus ROG Ally. Well, it looks like a certain Meteorish won't be denied as they release their own quirky console, the TJD T101. Given its rather strange shape, a lot of people on Discord thought it was a prank. Meteorish quickly debunked this by dropping their entire showcase. The very chonky TJD T101 features a huge 10.1-inch 1920 by 1200 Full HD display with a 60Hz refresh rate. So by today's standards, we're looking at an iPad with buttons. That's wild. While it does look kind of weird, we can't deny its specs. On paper, it sports an AMD Phoenix Ryzen 7 7840U, which is pretty impressive for a handheld. Still, we need more info to drop before we consider it a worthy opponent to the consoles in the current market. But that design though, really, that's wild. And there you have it, another week of sweet retro gaming goodness. A few suggestions for any news to cover, or if we missed anything, let us know down below. As always, don't forget to like the video so YouTube's algorithm shows us some love. Again, I'm Alexi, and I'll catch you all again next time.